Yo, what's going on, guys? So today I kind of wanted to do something a little different. Well, obviously, because this is very different from what I usually upload. But just wanted to do this little video, walking and talking. And this is a video I kind of wanted to make for a while now. But I just been putting it off, and I'm just now getting around to it. There's really no relevancy to the time that I'm actually uploading this. It's just like I said, something I wanted to do for a while and never got around to it. So basically I wanted to talk about content creation, content creators more specifically, and kind of how things have changed and evolved over the years and how I feel about it. And first off, let's just start with the term content creator. Honestly, I've always disliked that term. I get why people use it. I get why people say it. I mean, I use it myself. I mean, we all know what we're talking about when we say content creators, and it's much easier to just say content creator rather than, you know, YouTuber, streamer, and whatever else. You just say content creator and it lumps them all into the same category. So I get why people use the term, and I use it myself. But the reason I've always disliked that term is just because, like, content creator, which implies you're creating something. And I mean, you kind of are. You know, when you stream, you're putting out content. Make a YouTube video, that's content. But at the same time, it's like, how much of it are you actually creating? Because some people, you know, they'll be streaming, right? They didn't create the game they're playing. They didn't create the music they're listening to. They might not have created their alerts. Maybe they didn't create their graphics. For the most part, they might not have created damn near anything. And same thing on YouTube. People don't even use their own gameplay. People don't even use their own gameplay. They just get people to send them gameplay and they use that. And some people don't even edit their own videos. They pay someone to edit it, which is fine. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with any of these things, paying people to create these things for you. I'm just saying it's kind of contradicting when you call them a content creator, because a lot of the shit they're not creating. And I'm sorry for all this. Well, obviously there's going to be background noise, cars, wind, birds. I don't even know how this is going to sound or look, because like I said, this is my first time fucking doing this, and I'm using a GoPro Hero 4 to record this, which obviously is pretty outdated at this point. They're up to fucking GoPro Hero 8, I think, or Hero Max or whatever. But might have to invest in another one eventually. I'm actually not supposed to be walking where I am. I'm kind of trespassing. Oh, there's a car up here. Actually, can I even... Fuck. I'm not supposed to be over here. There's a fucking car up there. And I don't know if it's like a park ranger or something. Usually there's no one over here. But I'll just try to walk by and see what happens. Oh, stand by, guys. I don't even know if there's anyone in the car. They might have gotten out and went down to the water. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I don't think there was anyone in that car. But damn, I hope they didn't park there, and I hope there's not people going up to where I'm going. It is 4th of July, and there's not a lot of parking around here, so they might have just parked there because they couldn't find a spot. But the area I'm going to is there's usually no one at it, because like I said, you're not supposed to be. It's kind of trespassing, but whatever. But anyways, content creation. Main thing I want to discuss is kind of just how consuming streams and YouTube videos, it's all become less interesting to me. It's not as satisfying as it once was, and I don't enjoy it as much. And I have my reasons for that, which we're going to get into. Like, first off, back in the day, when I really started watching YouTube, Call of Duty commentators, COD commentators, that was really popular. Used to watch people, the likes of, Woody's Gamertag, Thunder, Only Use Me Blade, even though he turned out to be a piece of shit, X-Jaws, all them, White Boy 7th Street. Well, I didn't really watch him, but he was a COD commentator as well. But, I used to watch those type of people. And, hold on, I gotta find my way up. What the? Wait a minute. Oh, there we go. Found my spot. Little fucking passage right here. I swear, man, there better not be people up here. I'm gonna be fucking pissed. I like to be alone. Ugh. Oh God, you're gonna hear some heavy breathing because it's always a fucking bitch to walk up this, and I get tired real easily. But yeah, watching those Call of Duty commentators, when I watched them back in the day, like the ones I named, Only Use Me Blade, Woody, Thunder, all them, it seemed more authentic, more sincere, the content they were putting out. Back then, these Call of Duty YouTubers were actually really interested in Call of Duty. They genuinely wanted to play the game. Like, there were times during their videos where they would be talking about some random topic, but they would actually stop whatever they were talking about to make a comment on the gameplay. Like if they got a really cool kill or something. Holy shit. Oh. I swear I'm not out of shape, but holy fuck, climbing up a hill like this kills me. I'm gonna stop by this tree for a second. But yeah, the content they used to put out back then, it seemed a lot more authentic. It seemed like they wanted to make those videos because they were genuinely enjoying what they were doing. Playing the game and putting together videos. But nowadays, it's more about success and money, and a lot of people are just doing it, streaming, YouTube, whatever it may be, just because, that's their career. That's their job. They don't necessarily want to play games as much as they do, but they put in the time just because, like I said, that's their job. That's how they make money. It's their income. Whereas back in the day, I feel like it was more of people. Back in the day, it seemed like the game came first. And I know I'm talking about gaming, but that's just because, that's what I grew up watching. Gaming, YouTube channels, and streams. And gaming's always had a huge presence on YouTube and obviously Twitch. But back in the day, it seemed like the gaming came first. Meaning these Call of Duty commentators, they wanted to play Call of Duty. They would have been playing Call of Duty whether they were making videos or not. They just loved it. They loved the game. I even heard him say that in one of his, not recent, but one of his videos after he had stopped making COD videos. He's talked about when he first started playing Call of Duty, he loved it. And he couldn't get enough of it. And I think that was the case for a lot of people, many people. And nowadays, people just play these games where they see a lot of success, and just because they know they're going to make money, they know they're going to get the views. Back in the day, the game came first, and the stream and the videos, that was a secondary thing. That was a secondary thing. And then they just so happened to start making money off of that. And they were like, holy shit. And they made a career out of it. Like Ninja. Ninja was the first streamer I ever watched back on Justin TV. For those of you who don't know, Justin TV was Twitch before they rebranded. And yeah, I first started watching Ninja. He was the only streamer I watched for the longest time, and I used to really like him. Not so much anymore, but he used to stream Halo. And when I watched him play Halo, I was watching someone who genuinely cared about the game, who would get angry when he lost. Like, the gaming came first and the stream came second. Nowadays, the stream comes first and the game comes second. Whew. Holy Mother of God. And I hope you guys know what I mean by that. Like Ninja and other content creators back in the day, they would have been playing whatever game it may be, whether they were recording / streaming or not. They would have been playing that game anyway because they really genuinely wanted to. They loved the game. And nowadays, if their stream goes down, if they can't record, then they're not playing the game. Ninja, obviously, I mean, this is clear. This is obvious. A lot of these people you see them streaming all day, every day, wouldn't play nearly as much. They might not play games at all if they weren't streaming it or recording for a YouTube video. Whereas, like I said, back in the day, I think people were more likely to play that game because they genuinely enjoyed it, whether they were streaming or not, or recording or not. Just look at Nadeshot. Nadeshot loved Call of Duty growing up. That was his thing. He just so happened to start streaming and making YouTube videos, and look what it turned into. But now when he plays COD, I don't think it's authentic. I know it's not. He isn't enjoying it like he once was. There's no way. No way in hell. There's just a whole, it's just he treats it like a job. And again, nothing wrong with that. Of course, if that's your career, you should take it seriously. You should treat it that way. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. But I'm just saying, from a viewer perspective, and the things I valued in the streamers and the YouTubers that I watched has kind of faded away. That authenticity, that sincerity, and just, watching people who were genuinely interested in the videos that they were in, the games they were playing and the games they were streaming. And it doesn't even have to be a gaming thing. Look at all the vlog channels and prank channels where they started doing those things because they thought it was cool. They thought pranks were awesome. They enjoyed vlogging. And later on, they realized, holy shit, this kind of stuff gets views. And they started faking pranks. Their personality in the vlogs wasn't as genuine anymore. They just had they put on this fake persona once they hit record on the camera. Holy shit. All right, we're almost there. Hope there's no one up here. God, I hope there's no one up here. So many spider webs, man. All right, I gotta be quiet. Gotta be quiet in case there is someone here. Can't get caught talking to myself. Fuck. Hold on. Okay, I think we're good. Holy shit. This is a fucking hell of a view. I don't know how many of you can see. I don't know how it shows up on the camera, but across the way there, that mountain, those rocks, that's where most people go. That's where you're supposed to go. The side I'm on, this is private property and not supposed to be here, but I don't think it's a big deal. I forgot to put sunblock on, man. I'm gonna get fucking cooked. Whew. Oh, God. Sweat in my eyes. So yeah, I know this video is all over the place, guys, because it's hard for me to formulate my thoughts and convey them to you or put it into words as efficiently as I could if I was sitting in my room, because right now I'm climbing up a fucking mountain and I'm so out of breath. But I hope you guys understand what I'm getting at. I hope I've did a somewhat decent job of explaining how my feelings about content creation nowadays. And like I said, some of the things I'm saying, like how that have evolved with content creators, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm not saying taking that shit seriously and treating it like a real job is a problem. No, that's good. That's what you're supposed to do. I'm just saying, from a viewer's perspective, and the things that I valued the most about streamers and YouTubers is those things have kind of faded away. Like, again, when I watched the COD commentators back in the day, man, they were so excited about the gameplay, just the gameplay in their videos. Their video may not even have been about gameplay, but they were like so excited about like the going 30-0 and things like that, or getting like a really cool streak, a nice snipe. They would stop whatever the topic, they would put the topic of the video on pause and comment about something really awesome that just took place in the gameplay. Nowadays, people don't even use their own fucking gameplay. People just throw up anything. Somebody sends them gameplay, or they just rip it off YouTube. And it's just not as authentic as it once was. Especially like people care so much about like YouTube algorithm. They care about views, money. And back in the day, it wasn't that. Back in the day, it was literally just a hobby. I mean, people who started doing YouTube and started streaming, they weren't planning on making a career out of it. They just did it because they genuinely enjoyed it. It was a hobby. It was their passion. And now it went from passion to career. And again, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Again, I know I always repeat myself, but just like to get my point across. It's just not as enjoyable as it once was to me. I watch all these streamers every day, man, and I just know they're fucking live just because that's their schedule. Or a new game came out. And they stream whatever they know is going to get the most views. And like, oh my God, man, it's not, the authenticity has been lost. It's just a job for all these people. And I fucking don't enjoy it as much. Oh man. Like half the people who like act so excited about these games, about Halo Infinite, oh, I can't wait for Halo Infinite, they don't really fucking care. They don't care that much, but they're gonna act like they do. They're gonna make videos on it because they know that's what'll do well. That's what'll get views. That's what'll make them the most money. Like so many, I mean, you can't deny that so many of these YouTubers and streamers, these content creators, would not be playing games nearly as much as they do if they didn't have the stream or if they didn't have YouTube. Obviously, because the obvious reason for that is because they'd have to get a real job. But even then, they still probably wouldn't want to play that much. So they're not making money. Whereas back in the day, I do believe these content creators wanted to play as much as they did. They loved the game. And yeah, it was a passion. Whether they were streaming, making videos or not, they would have still been playing that game because they just loved it. And again, it doesn't have to be a game. It could be anything. It could be anything. People who started doing YouTube and Twitch back in the day, before they even knew they could make money off of it, were doing it because it was a passion and they genuinely enjoyed it. Nowadays, it's just a job for so many people. The hype is fake. Nothing's fucking real. Well, guys, that's gonna just about do it for this video. Let me know if you guys share similar feelings on this topic. I'm really curious, or am I just alone on this? Are you enjoying Twitch, YouTube, content creation more than ever before? But me personally, I'm obviously not. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think about this style of video. Again, I don't know how the sound quality, the camera quality is. I've never done this before. I can always invest in a better GoPro because this one is pretty outdated and it is time to get another one. But yeah, thank you for watching and I will see you on the next one. Goodbye, everyone.